Hi, and welcome to Investment Analysis for Summer 2020. This online class will be organized through the Blackboard Learning Environment. In the Blackboard Learning Environment, I have a menu path set up to help you better navigate this course. The first tab is Announcements. So under Announcements, I'm going to list various important information about the homework manager, due dates, what you should be doing to get started with the course. So reading over announcements is an important part of understanding how this class is going to work. Let's move over to the syllabus. Now the syllabus is going to point out that this is an investment analysis course, and the required textbook is Fundamentals of Investing. Now the textbook comes with the homework manager. So together, the homework manager comes with an online edition of the textbook. You're free to buy a physical edition of the textbook if you want, but you're still going to have to buy the homework manager to complete the homework and the tests. And the homework manager always comes with an online version of the textbook. Okay, so learning objectives of the course is basically give you an idea of how investments are organized in the financial markets, specifically stocks and bonds, and the mechanics of buying and selling securities, organizing, diversifying portfolios, and stock valuation. So the expectation is that you take some time to read the textbook, watch the lectures, do the assignments to help get you closer to learning the information within this course. Now, as you read through the syllabus, you'll see that I have a course, learning objectives, expectations, methodology, goals, and learning objectives. These are all things that you should be reading over, getting a better idea or feel for this course. And I also list your student responsibilities, the grading. So we have 3 tests in this class. Each test is 100 points. We have a stock trading competition, spreadsheet homework, and the My Finance Lab homework. So we have various homeworks here. There'd be no makeup exams or no late assignments accepted as well. Now, if you do miss an exam for a documented medical or legal excuse, you're in court or you're in a hospital, as an example, then a makeup can be arranged. Otherwise, if you don't have the proper documentation, there will be no makeups. All right. So here's the grading scale for the class, and then the class schedule. So for the class on the syllabus, I organize the class over the 6 weeks, and I list the chapters that we're going to be covering. So week 2, there's test 1, week 4, there's test 2, and week 6, there's test 3. And I also list the chapters that each test will cover. Okay. So that's the syllabus. Please take the time to read that over completely. If you click, let me just go back and show you. If you click this class videos button, it'll bring us to the playlist for this course. And in this playlist, I will list all of the videos that are connected to this class that are my lectures from each of the chapters. So it's very easy to find them. Here are the PowerPoints. So in here you can find the PowerPoint slides that are associated with the lectures. If you click on My Finance Lab, this is where we're going to be. This HW stands for homework. So this is the link to My Finance Lab. This is where you're going to register as a student if you don't already have an account. So you click on Register as a Student, and you're going to need your email address, your My ID number, and you have to pay with a credit card or PayPal. So the ID number is under Announcements. I put it in the first announcement. Here's the ID number, but it's also, I have a separate announcement for the homework manager that gives you instructions how to sign up for the homework manager. But once you put in the course ID, it'll show you my class here and my name. So this is Summer 2020. And then you're going to have to create an account or sign in if you already have an account. Create an account or sign in. Once you've signed in, I'll show you what it will look like. Hold on. Okay, once you sign in, your homework manager will look similar to this. This is my account, so it's instructor home. But what you're going to see is you're going to have the Pearson e-text here and assignments and results. These are the 3 most important menu tabs to look at. So results will show you the assignments you've completed, the tests you've completed, and your grade, and the ability to review the work and the answers. The e-text will put you over to where the textbook is. And remember, when you use My Finance Lab, they utilize pop-ups. So you need to disable pop-up blockers on your browser if you can't get to the next, when you click the link, again, to the next side, you may see a warning for a pop-up blocker. Okay, so click on assignments, and then the assignments and their due dates will be listed here. These are the homework assignments. The tests and the quizzes, there's only tests. The 3 tests will be listed on the day of the test. So they're not, you can't take the test early. You have to take it on the day that it's assigned. And the assignment dates for the test will be on Blackboard under announcements. Okay, so if we click on one of the homeworks, and then you click the question, you will see a question will be laid out here, and then there might be these boxes here, which is going to pop up additional information. So they're going to ask you a question, and they're going to want you to answer it. So they're going to give you basics of the question here, and then you enter the answer in, and you can check the answer. So if you get it wrong, you do get another attempt to get it correct. But I would suggest going to question help and see view an example. Here, they'll give you a step-by-step example with calculations and formulas. So you just kind of click through to see the step-by-step example of how to complete the problem. And then you could retry the problem again and check the answer. And if you get it wrong, you have one last attempt. And it says final check, and then it'll bring you to the next question. Okay, so once you finish a question, you can move to the next question up here and start the next question. Once you complete the homework, you'll get a brief synopsis of what questions you got right or wrong, and then you can move on to the next homework. So once a homework is completed and you go to results, so you click on results, you should be able to review your homework and click into the questions to review what you've gotten wrong and where you were. Now, so you have the e-text, assignments, and results. Now, here's a hint though on the assignments. Once you complete a homework, and you have your multiple checks, and you complete all 3 questions, you can restart the homework and try it again, but only after you've completed the entire homework and finished it and got your grade. Then I'll let you restart it and attempt it a second time. So not only do you get multiple checks on each question if you got it right or wrong, you also get additional attempts to restart the homework. But when you restart the homework, it erases all your previous results. So if you only got one question wrong and you restart the homework, you're going to have to redo all the questions. Okay, so this is the homework manager. And again, if you go to assignments, you'll be able to see all of your due dates. And this is also, here is where the test will be when it's test day. Okay. Additionally, under announcements, I'll have all of the due dates for the homeworks for My Finance Lab. And the exams, I give you a couple days to complete the exam for each week. So if you can't make one of the days, I usually open it up for a couple of days, but you only see the exam on My Finance Lab during the window from 1 a.m. to 11 p.m. on those dates to complete. And again, here are the instructions to set up and register for the homework manager. Okay, so let's move into the Excel homework. Now this homework takes place on the Blackboard site. So you'll have Excel Chapter 1 homework. So with this homework, it's due on June 3rd. What you'll do is you'll download the spreadsheet by clicking on this green link. So this will download the spreadsheet for chapter 1. Then you're going to, I have posted a video here that you can watch to show you step-by-step instructions on how to complete this spreadsheet. So here's an example of the first spreadsheet. Now in the spreadsheet, I usually have yellow boxes or some indication of what you need to complete. And some sheets may have multiple worksheets. So there could be a second page. So you want to make sure you check all the tabs. I'm just creating example. Just throwing some colors up here so you see there's a difference. So each tab, this particular handout only has one tab. Many of them will just have one tab, but in case there's a multiple tabs, just double check that. So you fill out the spreadsheet and then you save it. Click on save. And then you click here and then you'll see browse my computer. So you click on browse my computer to upload the spreadsheet and click submit. Okay. So that would be chapter 1, and then you have chapter 2, 3, all the way up until chapter 14. So each week you'll have multiple of these spreadsheets due, where you'll download the spreadsheet, complete it, and then upload it from me to grade. Make sure you watch these videos where I review the main points of the spreadsheet. Some of the spreadsheets, they may not have all the instructions on the spreadsheet, so you need to have read the chapter or at least watched the corresponding video to the homework to give you an idea how to complete it. Okay, so that is. Now you also see here one exception for this Excel homework. I did put a link for the stock trading game here, which has the instructions. This is also on announcements. So when you're ready to play the stock trading game, you can click this link here, but I also put the link up here. So I'm going to click that stock trading game. And it's going to come to Market Watch here. So I'm already logged in. Let me log out. Okay, so it's going to click over to our game. It's going to say BUS355 2020, and it's going to ask you if you want to join the game. You click on join game, and then you're going to have to sign in with Facebook or register for an account. It's free. And then once you're signed in, it'll bring you to the competition. So then you'll be in our competition that you'll be trading stocks here. I'm going to make a separate video to show you how to work this trading session. Okay, so that's the stock trading game, which is linked here. Now also, once the spreadsheets are done, you can go to spreadsheet keys, spreadsheet answer keys, and there's nothing to display yet, but after this due date of the spreadsheet, I'll also list the completed answer key to the spreadsheet. Now here's a hint though, when you're working the Excel homework, I want to see that you have the actual formulas in the cells, the spreadsheet. Don't just type in the answers. I want you to use the Excel formulas to calculate, and they're shown in the video how to do it, to calculate the actual results. Don't just type in the answers. So don't do it on a calculator or pause the video and type the answers into the spreadsheet. Actually do it using the formulas for Excel. Okay. And that will wrap up the introduction video to this class. Now I'm going to make a secondary video to go over the stock trading simulation and how to do that in the next video. I hope you found this useful, and I'll talk to you soon.